Okay, we're back by this. If you want to pause it, you can. It's kind of interesting. It talks about the watershed and what it does for everybody and stuff. It's pretty cool. I did hear gunshots a little bit ago by the yellow trail, so I'm getting out of here. I actually had a live stream going. The live stream just cut out, and I doubt it saved. But I don't have orange on, so I didn't want to go too far out here. And those bikers told me there were no hunters, but I just heard lots of gunshots. So not gonna mess around with it. I am from Michigan. Lots of hunting goes on up there, and I've hunted before, so I'm not going to chance it. So I'm heading out of here. Just a quick trip today. We'll come back at another time, especially with an orange vest. It's a pretty cool area. Cypress Dome Trails. And it's sponsored by Crew. Heading back to the car. I'm on the green trail. I only made it to spot 2. So if you look on the internet, there's maps and cool stuff. Oh, snap. Something just hit me. On my neck. I don't know what the hell that was. I got bug spray on too. Beautiful out here. This is hard for me because I have to always make sure I look down because of fire ants and snakes. But I gotta look all around too. I'm used to putting myself in positions where I have an escape route. You know, like if it's a thick area like this, everything behind it is open. You know, so there's only one ambush point. Out here, I can get it from every direction. Something really wanted to get me. They're gonna get me. Makes it kind of fun though. It's a lot more adventurous than going through the woods in Michigan, I'll tell you that much. Knowing what's out here. Florida Panthers, one of their last habitats is out here. So they're a pretty big cat. There's little bobcats, coyote, fox, alligators, black bear, wild hogs, which I don't like. It's kind of a neat place though. So this is where I heard the gunshots come from. This direction here. I hear somebody up there. But they're obviously not here because there's no vehicle here, so it's somewhere further down. And that's the direction they were telling me to go hike the trail on this map thing out here. I was like, nope. But I didn't go that way. Because this is what I know, this whole park. This is the yellow trail. It goes out that way, loops all the way back around. And then this is the green, which is where I just was coming from. I went to hear the gunshots. They're still not super close though, and definitely sounds like shotguns. To me, anyways. Maybe some wild turkey going down right now. I don't know what what season it is. There's 5 different seasons I read on there. Short seasons. So I don't know what they're getting right now. Probably something specific, which is fine. I got no problem with that. It's a beautiful place. I do a little dance while I'm standing, because I never stand in one spot for too long because of ants. I don't want ants in my pants, so I technically have ants in my pants. So I'm acting, right? Kind of funny. Ironic, right? But it's a cool little spot. I actually wouldn't mind camping out here. I would have to have a weapon. A real weapon. And somebody else. I couldn't do it by myself. But it'd be fun. I'll sit here for a minute. Just gotta check the ground, make sure there's no ants. There's something in the bushes there. Sounded like a snake. I can tell the difference between snakes going through the bushes and lizards. They do sound similar. That was a lizard as we speak. Oh, that was a lizard right in there. And some weird bug. There's a bug. It's coming for me. A beetle of some sort. Oh, he's hiding right in there. So he just disappeared right into there, and he's literally just hiding in the shade right underneath those little plants. Alright. I had this on my live stream, but I'll do it again, since the live stream just died in the middle of it. I wish you could do live streams that weren't completely live, you know what I mean? Just record them, then put it on as a live stream. I know it's not what it is, but I'm gonna have to do all my live streams from highly cellular areas. Anyways, in the presence of panthers, here's a Florida panther, followed by a bobcat, and then a house cat. So you get an idea of the size. The bobcats aren't very big. So the panthers aren't huge cats, but they're still a big cat. They can do you some damage. So, in the presence of panthers, Crew, which is the place that has purchased this land and takes care of it, wildlife and environmental area is special because it is one of the very few places where rare Florida panthers still live. This area was purchased in part to protect this panther habitat, which is probably why 11 miles down the road where I live, right off of the same street, is why we get them over there sometimes. Panthers live here because these pine forests and hardwood hammocks provide the shelter and food. Deer and hogs mostly. They need to live and raise their kittens. Unless you're very lucky, you will probably never see a panther in the wild. Panthers usually rest during the day, hidden in the thickets of palmetto, like where I just was at that camping shelter thing. At dusk, they begin to travel and hunt. But if you are very observant, you may be able to spot tracks and scrapes left behind by one of Florida's largest panthers, or last panthers. Not largest. Panthers are large, powerful cats. For safety's sake, when visiting, hike with a friend. If you should see a panther, do not run. No, because that is going to trigger their instinct to chase you, to get you, you know what I mean? Give the animal space to escape. Look large, raise your arms, and speak loudly, and wave them around. Act crazy. That's what I would do. Pick up small children, if you like them. No, just kidding. In the likely, because they're going to snatch something small, even a small pet, they take that right from you within 7 feet, 6-7 feet. They'll come up and snatch a dog. So, in the unlikely event you are attacked, fight back. Yes, folks, if you're ever attacked by a person, an animal, whatever, an insect, fight back. Please, don't just lay there and die. A little humor, but it's not that funny, and it's like it should be pretty obvious, right? Oh, and there's donations. You can donate. Oh, cool. can take a picture of that, and then I can put that on there, and people can donate to this place if they want. Awesome. So that's the way to do donations, folks. When you want to get money for something, don't just take the money yourself and then give it to that stuff. Go on the internet and tell people, give me this money and I'll give it to that. Because, you know, that leads to people doing bad stuff, right? Or people thinking they are. It's not a good look, right? Well, I can put something like that on here. You guys can donate directly to this place. And I have a feeling I'll be frequenting this place. It's very close, 14 minutes from my house. It's beautiful. You can pause this if you like. See each part. I'm not going to waste 4K video telling you everything, but that other sign was cool. So is this other one here that I'll read to you. Well, I'm not going to read it to you. This isn't the one. This sign has been damaged. It's old, and you know, it's humid and wet here, and sun and everything else. So it's not these people's fault. This place is amazing. I actually really like it. Oh, here's the different things that they have out here. Number one, so we've got the lubber grasshopper. Then we have a green tree frog, white-tailed deer, white peacock butterfly, bobcat, gopher tortoise, eastern diamondback rattlesnake, barred owl, Florida black bear, southern chorus frog, red-shouldered hawk, American bittern, Florida wild turkey, Florida panther, blue-faced darner, long-tailed skipper, swallow-tailed kite, which fly over my house all the time. It does look like a big kite. Those are cool birds. Limpkin, American alligator, and North American river otter, which we have those in our pond. They're beautiful, both the alligator and the river otter. So that's kind of cool. I was kind of hoping that something would come out and say hi to us today, but I don't think it's going to happen, guys. And I don't right now, if a hunter would just shoot somewhere in this vicinity, like towards me, they're an idiot. So they, they're going to have a problem if they do that. Not with me per se, but with the law. You can't shoot at where you know everybody's going to be parking their car and stuff. Or even going to the restroom. So I felt like this was pretty safe. But I'm not going out into there. I'm not going to chance it. But it would be kind of fun to come out here one night, and I might do that. I might come out soon and sit out here and even bring like a picnic, bring my kids or my wife or something. Sit and have a picnic lunch or picnic dinner and then just record and be quiet. Because I have a feeling at dawn, and well, dusk in particular, because I'm not coming out at dawn. Well, I'll come out at dawn, but I'm not going to be here before it. If we sat out here before sunset, before dusk, I guarantee that these bigger animals travel right down these cut pathways. They're smart. They're not going to go through all the trouble of going through all that other stuff when they can walk right down these pathways. Which is also what makes it scary. But if we were sitting in the picnic area, right in there, we have a good view of most of it. The sun would set in this direction, west. So in the direction of that saw palmetto area. So that would be the last to get dark. So that wouldn't be too bad. Alright, I'm going to set this camera up and hope that we get something here, folks. That's a cool thing right here. What is that? It's got to be a dragonfly or something. What is it? It's right branch. see, it's too damn bright right now. Sorry, y'all. I know when it's zoomed in, moving is not great. Alright, we'll set this up right over here where I'm not going to be. Let's see if we can get you a good shot of the trail and everything. It's in the direct sunlight, so at some point here this camera will go off. But we'll end with this. camera is going to shut down because it's going to get too hot here in a little bit. So I apologize in advance. Let's see if I can zoom a little more. All right, that's going to do it for today out here at Cypress Dome Trails. I'll come back. I'm going to definitely spend some time here. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Thanks, y'all. God bless.